and welcome back to another video. Today I made the Blue Kingdom from Bannerfall in The Sims 4. First one I started on was Owen because I've already made him for for vampires. His sim was I'm not happy with it. We'll go back to that later, but I ended up making him for Bannerfall and I'm much happier with him here. He looks much better than vampires. He is a vampire, that's why he is growling at you. Please ignore that. I tried to give him a red and gold armor to match his armor in Bannerfall, but there was no red, so gold was the best I could get, and this was the closest mask I could find to his lion mask. Listen, I'm not working with much. This is the best I could find. I then moved on to another pre-existing sim, Scott. Of course, I've got like 10 Scott variants. I made him from Empires, I made him from the Life series. There's a lot of Scotts. I ended up changing his hair, and I didn't like the way his face looked with it, so I was trying to edit his face a little bit. He's probably my most edited sim. I work on him a lot. And unfortunately with The Sims, there's no way to make one hair color different for one outfit, so he just has to be blonde. He's just blonde now. No more blue Scott, he's blonde. Then of course I had to give him his flower crown. It's so cute. I actually really like it. I think he looks so cute here. And then for his outfit, the closest I could find was this one, and it perfectly had a white and blue version, which is kind of what he's wearing. I actually love Bannerfall character designs. Character design is one of my favorite things. And it's just like, they all look so good, especially Eloise here, who I'm working on next. I had made her pre-existing, so this is just me changing some outfits for her. I think her dress thing is so cool. I just love like the look of it. It's just beautiful with the hair too and the wings by her ears. So cool. This is the closest I could get to it though. It's got the slits, it's white. You know, close, good enough. Like I said, I absolutely love character design. I think it's so cool. It's honestly a dream of mine to one day design my own character for something like this. I'd love to do something like this, but unfortunately right now, number one, not very popular. Number two, my computer is really bad. It can barely run The Sims. Here, listen to it when I'm literally just having like 3 tabs open. Yeah, it's really bad. I'm gonna try and justify getting myself a new one because I do want to play games without hearing a jet engine in my room. But anyways, back to Eloise. Doesn't she look amazing? I mean, look at her. I'm really happy with her design, even though I couldn't get a completely accurate dress. Still looks so cool. Anyways, then I started on Sims I haven't made before, so we started with Nom. Now, I'm basing all of these off of their official art, but what confused me with him is that in his official art, he's got light brown hair, maybe blonde, but in his Minecraft skin, he's got dark brown hair? I don't really know what's going on with that, but I like the dark brown hair. He also has a very sharp, angular face in his drawing, so that's kind of what I'm making his face look like here. He doesn't look very happy in that photo, so he doesn't look very happy here. You know, I'm sure he'll have happy moments being gay with Scott, I think. For any of you flowersmith enjoyers out there, don't you worry. My Scott sim will definitely flirt with him. He has flirted with 6 different men at this point. I'm sure he'll add another one. So then I just made sure he had his glasses and of course his night outfit, and I did some other outfits, but we don't have to watch that because it's a little boring just to watch me go through like 10 different outfits. Then I picked his aspirations, which is one of my least favorite parts of The Sims. I never know what to do for these guys. And then after that I moved on to my next one. Oh, and I made him taller, because I forgot that I have the height mod. Anyways, my next one was Chandria. I actually love her design so much. I think the blue and like the gold outfit is absolutely gorgeous. However, there was nothing good that I could find to match it, so I just did whatever was close enough. There's also no hair that fully matched her. She's got really long hair in the photo, but The Sims 4, for some reason, really only makes hair down to shoulder length or a little bit past. But anyways, I'm just making her face here, fixing some eyebrows, and then here's where the hair happens. As you can see, it's all the same length for some reason. The only long hair I have is usually in braids or something, and I don't know, something's up where they just won't give me long hair for women. It's so weird. And I will absolutely not be using the Sims 4 Marketplace to get anything. They're not getting any more of my money. That's like, EA is evil and they are not getting any of my money. Anyways, after I gave her hair, I wasn't happy with the skin color, so I went back and changed it, and then once I was happy, I added some makeup. I kinda wanted to stay with the blue theme she had, so I gave her some blue eyeshadow, and then worked on the outfit. Like I said, there was nothing that matched it, so I went with anything I could find that was close enough. Honestly, most of my Sims designs are just like whatever's close enough, because most of the time I can't find anything that completely matches. A lot of the time though, they look really good. Besides Vampire Owen, oh my gosh. Anyways, I ended up finding a shirt that was like close enough, it was cute, I felt like it fit. And I was like, I liked her skirt a lot more than I liked the shirt. This one, I think it's gorgeous, it looks so cute on her. Even though I couldn't find anything for the outfit, I still felt like she turned out really well. I added like the gold band on her arm. I couldn't find one for both arms, but I added one on her arm. I also gave her a necklace just to have that gold on her, and I think she looks so cool. Of course, gave her more outfits off screen because it's boring, and then also gave her aspirations, and then I'll move on to my next sim, which is actually Horsey. Spoiler warning for Bannerfall, I guess. I know he's technically exiled from the Blue Kingdom, but like, yeah, he's still gonna live there, it's fine. He'll live with them, I'm sure Nom won't mind. Of course, first thing I did, make him blue and then make his eyes blue. Honestly, his eyes being blue kinda creeped me out. They all looked really weird on him and it was freaking me out. I found out an alternative. I think it's because normally he doesn't have the white in his eyes. He just looks, I don't know, there's something off about him. If I saw that man, I wouldn't trust him. I mean, first of all, if I see a blue man, that's a little scary. Why are you blue? But also, blue eyes? No. So these get rid of the whites of his eyes and they make it black. Looks so much better. Oh my gosh. Significantly less creepy. And then of course I gave him his outfit. The hood ended up looking really, really bad. So I went with his exiled outfit, which means he has no hood anymore, he's just got the goggles. So if he is exiled and he's living with Nom, are they gonna fight? Because I have a video where I made 200 Sims fight to the death, and I could recreate that. If you haven't watched that video, please do. It genuinely took me a very long time to make, and I'm very proud of it, and I think it's funny. I also find myself funny, so that might be it. Anyways, this is the very long struggle of me trying to find a good outfit for him. I was trying to find something that worked with the cloak too, because at this time I was like, let me use the cloak. Nothing looked good on him. It all looked really weird and not accurate. I ended up finding, oh, that's not it. I ended up reusing Scott's outfit, but just in a different color, so they are unique. And then of course I gave him the little goggles on the top of his head. I honestly think he turned out really well, despite the struggle to find an outfit and the awful cloak that I had on him. It just didn't look that good. After I did that, did the rest of his outfits, and then gave him some personality traits. Like I said, I'd never know what to do with those. I also made him super short, because I'm pretty sure canonically he's 4'11". Anyways, next I made Gracie. I really liked her night outfit. I thought it was so cute, and I don't know, it's just like, I love character design. I like how unique her outfit is. I think she's so pretty. So obviously I had to make her face first, with those intense eyebrows, change them to make her look more nice. I think she looks very nice in her picture. And then after that I started on her hair. Now her hair, I couldn't find anything that was completely accurate, so I ended up going with some space buns instead of the bun that she has normally, but I think it looks super good. And then I also gave her elf ears, even though you can't really tell under her hair, they are there. I gave her a little bit of makeup, just some red to match with her outfit. I think it looks super pretty. And before making any Sims, I always look to see if I can find any custom content that'll match them, and I found the perfect outfit for her, but then I realized I hadn't actually downloaded it. So this is me frantically searching for it. I was really upset. I think it was like so perfect. And so when I realized I just didn't have it downloaded, I needed to save the household and re-download it, so I had to close the game and restart it. So she's got a bunch of random aspirations just so I could save the household. This is what it looks like though. Isn't that so cool? I feel like it looks so accurate and it's so cute. Honestly, she might be my favorite out of the bunch. I just think she looks so cool, and I'm so happy I found that outfit. Then of course I had to give her outfits for everything else, which we can skip over, and I moved on to my next sim. So the last one I did today is May, and I modeled her face kind of off of what she looks like in real life, but also obviously based off of the official art. So here's just me doing some facial features. I decided to give her the piercing she has in real life because I think it adds character, as well as a lot of my Sims are designed after what the person normally looks like, instead of one particular look. But when I make Sims based off of one particular outfit, it tends to be their main outfit, and I wanted to make them look, I guess, like their normal selves. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense. It's not really making sense to me when I'm replaying it back, but yeah, oh well, I don't know what I'm saying. But anyways, I found a good hair for her, and then I did of course some makeup, applied it to the outfits, and then I was done with her hair. Like I said, I added the piercings right there. I think they look really cool on her. Personal opinion. I think my sim looks good. Shocker, I know. Then I found an outfit for her. This is like the closest I could find to her, and I actually really do like this outfit. I haven't had the opportunity to use it. And then I gave her a little cloak. It's not super long, but the long one would look bad. And then after that, we're done with her. Gave her some aspirations, and I moved all my Sims in. I ended up moving them into a beachfront property, and I did not build the house. Like I said in other videos, I hate building. But after I moved them in, Gracie was just like in the water swimming, not even entering the house. Everyone else was combing through the beach to find seashells. But I got everyone settled in, and they're happy and they're living their best life on the beach. That's gonna be all for today's video. If you did enjoy, please do like and subscribe. It really does help me out. If you're interested in seeing more, I'll be releasing more every Friday, maybe the Red Kingdom next, but I also have some planned for more unstable, lifesteal, strength SMP, all that. If you're interested in seeing me make any particular YouTubers, feel free to comment down below, or you can join my Discord and yell at me in there. I'm also open to just chatting in general. But again, thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye bye!